Gulat ako. Can you guys hear me loud and clear?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Let's wait for another 4 minutes before we start. Ayan, let's start. Supposedly, ang nag-register are 65, but 27 lang tayo ngayon. So, it's fine. We'll record the, ano na lang, the webinar and then share na lang natin afterwards. Alright, good evening po. Ask ko lang, lahat ba tayo dito galing training or may mga bago din dito, hindi pa nagki-training? May mga nakikilala ko from ano eh. Galing training, and si Ma'am Maria galing training. Sino yung hindi galing training dito? Baka mamaya galing kayo ng training, tapos yung tuturo ko ngayon galing ding training eh, no? Umulit lang tayo sa ano. Bago lang, ayan. Okay, so may mga bago lang. That's nice. Thank you so much for responding. Incoming pa lang this July, new. Ayan, okay. Thankfully, madami naman palang bago ngayon. Kala ko mama, mga galing sa training, namimiss na naman ako ng mga trainees ko eh, no? Mga bagong gising. Bagong gising lang kasi ako eh. Okay, bago. Okay, that's really nice na mas marami yung bago kaysa sa mga naggaling training. So, hindi nyo naman kailangan na galing training. New and incoming trainee. Ayan. Okay. It's nice na nagiging proactive kayo to join yung mga webinars like this. So this is the first webinar that we'll be conducting under the Medical VA Learning Hub. So free naman siya. And then this is introductions, no? Pag gusto niyo pa ng mas in-depth na training, pwede naman kayong mag-join ng training. But hindi naman siya mandatory. It's totally up to you. Kung gusto nyo, go for it. Pag ayaw nyo, that's fine. Okay. So let me share my screen. Entire screen. Okay. So quick lang naman today, no? We will be discussing a short lang. Short topic regarding medical virtual assistant and the training. So, ang agenda for today is introduction to medical VA. No, ibibigay natin yung background. Ano ba talagang ginagawa ng isang medical VA? Ano ba yung mga roles and responsibilities niya? Ano yung mga minimum skills required, no? And then mga qualifications needed. Baka malay nyo, you have those qualifications, you have those minimum skills, you have those technical requirements to be ready pagdating sa medical VA. Marami na rin kasing gusto nagme-medical VA. Kayo ba, anong reason nyo why you want to become a medical VA? For those new ones, what's your reason para mag-medical VA? Why you want to, ba't pa ako nag-English? Bakit gusto nyo mag-transition into a medical VA field? Work-life balance. Ay, naku, Ma'am Kay, walang work-life balance dito. Nag-feedback yung nag-cringe ako dun sa boses ko. Demand and taas ng rate. Okay. Work from home setup. Pa-mute na lang ako. Admin, pa-mute na lang po ako. Ni itong si Ma'am Maria. Nag-feedback. Kaya mo yan. Ay, shala. Video okay sila. Hindi ko siya ma-mute kasi I'm not the host. Saglit. Admin, pa-mute na lang po si Mama. Ayan. Thank you. Okay. My in-laws are med VA and they recommend po. Okay. Saturated na ang ibang niche. Yes. Oo. Dito lang ako sa my work-life balance, no? Parang medyo mahirap i-justify or i-prove yung work-life balance sa medical VA. It's fine po, Ma'am Maria. Work from home, tas challenging. Gusto mo yung challenging? Parang yung iba ayaw ng challenging, tas ikaw gusto mo ng challenging. Okay. That's really nice. Okay. Yung iba kasi parang family, work from home setup. Okay. And meron ba ditong non-medical background? Meron? Me? Si Ma'am Carvey. Ma'am Carvey, parang mag-join kang this July, no? Nakita ko yung name mo sa list. Okay. May mga non-medical background din. Okay, that's nice. It's nice to know. Okay, balik tayo dito sa presentation ko. Okay, so ano nga ba yung isang medical virtual assistant and how does it differ from other VA field? Okay, so si medical is nag-specialize siya, of course, with the medical related administrative tasks. Okay, so we provide support. We provide administrative support to any medical office, whether it be hospital, clinic, primary cares, okay, or iba't ibang field when it comes to medical or healthcare field. Kasi iba-iba yan. It could be primary care, it could be clinics, it could be hospital, it could be pharmacy, it could be parang PA for the doctor or diagnostics test or yung mga laboratories sa US. Okay? And we work remotely, so nasa bahay lang tayo or anywhere as long as we have a dedicated workspace, no? Nag-wonder ba kayo bakit yung mga ibang agencies gusto nila if you have a dedicated workspace, di ba? Tinatanong yan pagdating sa mga job post nakalagay, tapos mga interviews nakalagay din, di ba? Do you guys know why? Alam niyo ba why? Meron ba nakakalam dito, why? Magkaiba kasi yung screen ko eh. Makita yung comments. Do you guys know why kailangan ng dedicated workspace? Or you have that office or at least yung corner ng inyong bahay to set up your workstation? Okay? It's because of our HIPAA. Okay? Saglit. I-join ko lang yung phone ko para makikita ko din ako magpapalipat-lipat ng screen. One moment. Ayaw niya mag-join. Dito ko na lang titingin yung comment niyo. No audio. Okay, it's because of HIPAA. Mamaya, bibigyan ko kayo ng brief overview what is HIPAA and where you can get your free certificates. Okay, kasi yung iba, kailangan, no, like HIPAA certified and it's one of the main requirements pagdating sa medical VA, which is your HIPAA certifications. Okay, so what are the things that we help the clinics with or yung mga healthcare fields, no? What our main tasks and responsibilities are. Okay, so number one is we help with medical scheduling appointments. Okay, so one of the essential tasks of a medical virtual assistant is scheduling appointments. Okay, so this involves coordinating with patients, providers, and office staff to ensure everyone can meet at the desired time and place. Okay, sa inyong mga EHR, now once you see your EHR or binigyan na kayo ng access na inyong mga clients sa EHR, that's where you will schedule your patients. Okay, you will talk to them over the phone para mas-schedule nyo sila sa time na convenient for them. Okay, and makakapunta talaga sila. Okay, so sometimes it happens over the phone, but there are those clinics na sometimes it happens during emails, ganyan, o kaya naman like text message lang. But most clinics, no, talaga sila, over the phone. That's why, pagdating sa mga qualifications, ganyan, gusto nila yung okay with communications or good with communications kasi you will be talking to patients on a daily basis. Okay? Another task and responsibilities of medical VAs is to maintain the electronic medical records, which is your EHRs and EMRs. Okay, so healthcare virtual assistants or medical virtual assistant can help manage or maintain medical records. Okay, can update the charts and okay, maintain it. Okay, how do we maintain an EHR? What do you think? Ano bang ginagawa para ma-maintain? Ano bang ginagawa? What do you think? Any idea? Any idea? Wala. Okay. We keep it up to date. So for example, may nangyari sa inyo during your phone calls, may parang you feel that mayroong important information na binigay sa'yo si patient, no? One of our responsibilities is make a note in our EHR kasi hindi naman nila nakikita or hindi naman na alam ng buong team mo na may phone call ka with the patient and kung anong pinag-usapan niyo doon, di ba? So, para ma-update natin yung team members natin, we make notes or we update information regarding the patient. So, paano pag tumawag pala sa'yo si patient at gusto niya magbaguhin yung email niya? Okay? And it's your responsibility to update also yung records nyo. Okay? Hindi lang sa, okay, change mo lang, tapos na. Okay? Or tinake note mo lang somewhere. Okay? Paano pala pag may bagong insurance si patient, di ba? We update it. Paano pag naka-receive tayo ng laboratory? Okay, we upload it on the patient's chart. Okay, it's very important, no, na our EHRs or EMRs is up to date. Okay, it's very helpful for our providers, for our nurses, so that they can give quality care. Okay, and they can diagnose, okay, and treat our patients properly. Okay, we also have duties regarding patient care. Okay, this includes answering questions, no? Ang daming question that may rise up pagdating sa mga phone calls. Okay, supporting patients regarding appointment. Yung ibang clinics, they have a sophisticated website. Meron silang mga online booking system, ganyan, na pwede mag-request ng appointment, but i-approve na lang natin yung kanilang mga request appointment, ganyan. Okay? Sometimes man may mga clinic na super busy talaga, na kailangan mo i-coordinate yung schedule, and may mga clinics na pa-mute na lang po, no? Okay. Okay? Nawawala ako eh. Okay. Okay, so iba't ibang scenarios na pwedeng mag-come up when you are a medical virtual assistant, no? Okay? Sometimes you also help patients when it comes to medications. Okay? When it comes to treatment questions, hindi naman ikaw yung mag-treat kay patient. Okay? You will just assist them. Okay? Baka may questions sila sa medications nila, mag-follow up sila sa medication, ganyan. Okay? We also do insurance verification. We verify, we contact their insurances to make sure na covered sila. Okay? And wala na silang babayaran for their appointment kasi babayaran na ng kanilang mga insurances. Okay? We also help with other health-related issue, but most of our responsibilities fall under patient care na regarding questions and phone calls. Okay, the rest kasi, no, especially with treatments, okay, medications, is with the doctor. Okay, magko-coordinate lang tayo with the doctor or with the nurse regarding their medication and treatment questions. Okay? Responding to patient questions, no, patients often have questions about their condition, treatments, plans, or medications. Okay? And ang ginagawa ng mga patient, tumatawag yan sa atin. Okay? To ask questions. Okay? And our responsibilities is to answer them, no? Take note that we don't always have the answer. Hindi naman necessarily na kailangan lahat ng questions ng patient masagot mo. Okay? Meron din talaga mga information na hindi mo masasagot. Masasagot lang yun ng nurse, masasagot lang yun ng doctor. And that is fine. Okay? We just have to communicate with our doctor and nurses para mabalikan natin si patient. Pwede naman natin sabihin kay patient na tawagan kita mamaya, kunin ko muna yung information or check ko muna yung details kung tama. Okay? It's better to be sure. Okay? Dapat sure ka talaga. Hindi ka pwedeng magbigay ng unsure questions kay patient. Okay? Taking notes during patient consultation, this is for your medical scribe. Sa mga nagkaplano dito mag-medical scribing, no? This is one of your main responsibilities. Okay? So sometimes, pag the practice is too busy, yung admin, no, nag-help din siya when it comes to patient consultations. Okay? So we take notes. Yung mga SOAP notes natin dyan, no? Subjective, objective, assessment, and plan. Kaya sa ibang mga agencies, di ba, tinitrain talaga kayo when it comes to SOAP notes and taking notes ng consultation para matulungan natin si doctor and siya makafocus lang siya sa kanyang consultations. Okay? Kasi ang nangyayari, pag nagkakaroon sila ng consultation, nakakalimutan na nila yung mga details or nakakalimutan nilang i-note. And notes are very important, no? Hindi lang siya for the visit itself, okay, or record keeping ng visit, no? It's also needed pagdating sa mga billings and insurances. Okay? After the visit, the VA types the notes and send them to the provider. Okay? Dito na papasok yung ating scribing and yung transcriptionist natin. Okay, this ensures that important details are remembered and allows the provider to review the messages before writing their reports or before inputting in their diagnosis and their medications. Okay, it's also important not just that day, no, as well as yung mga following consultation kasi may magandang record or may maayos na record. Okay? Follow-up appointments. Okay? Siyempre, hindi lang naman isa yung appointment ng mga pasyente natin, di ba? We also help them with their follow-up appointments. Okay? Most follow-up appointments talaga nangyayari yan over the phone. Okay? Hindi mawawala ang phone call when it comes to medical VA. Okay? So, it's one of also the skills that you need to build, you need to develop. Okay, the medical VA schedules any needed follow-up appointments. This may include arranging lab tests or imaging studies and prescription refills. Okay, may mga clinics na pagdating sa mga prescription, okay, kailangan nila ng appointment. Okay, setting up referrals, okay, to specialists or other healthcare provider, and then booking future meetings or future appointments with the provider itself. Okay? Any questions so far? Wala namang question. What if nakalimutan pong i-update yung record? Okay? No, it's our fault. Okay. So, mas maganda talaga ina-update. Pag nakalimutan natin, no, we can go back to that patient's chart and pwede naman natin siyang i-upload. Pero as much as possible, no, when doing phone calls, when doing any important task related to patients, no, we make sure that we update the record. Hindi pwedeng makalimutan. Hindi pwedeng hindi ma-update. Okay, ikaw din yan mapapagalitan. Ang ginagawa ko naman sa akin pag nagko-phone call, doon na ako mismo sa EHR ng patient, nagti-take notes, ganun. Para meron akong, somehow hindi ko siya ma-update, like, at least may take note ako somewhere, update ko na lang yung EHR. Pero hindi pwedeng hindi ma-update. Okay, any other question? Kasi it will parang cause ng questions pagdating sa provider. Ganyan. Tatanungin niya, may tumawag ba sa'yo si patient? Ano nangyari during that call? And we somehow failed to record. So, it's on us. Okay, any other question? Wala naman? Ang tahimik ka naman. Okay. Naantok na ba ang lahat? Okay, mabilis lang to. Okay? Data entering into a computer system, the medical VA helps with data entry to keep the medical practice up to date. Did it happen to you, ma'am? Multiple times, oo. Lalo na when I was starting out. Hindi ko naman nung nagsisimula kasi ako, hindi ko naman parang kala ko it's not important, pero it's important pala. Yung ganon. Yun. Ganon siya. Pero ang good thing lang pagdating nung time na yon is nagte-take note ako sa papel. So parang nare-review ko yung mga sinulat ko sa papel, na-update ko pa rin yung chart. Though it's late, no? It's not a good habit, but at least meron akong record nung nangyari. Hindi ko lang siya nakalimutan, ganyan. In-update ko lang siya. Kaya pag tinanong ni Doc, ayan, meron akong pupuntahan, meron akong i-review, hahanapin. Okay? Ganyan. Ayun. Pero mas maganda, ang hirap din kasi pagdating sa papel, di ba? Lalo na pag dumami na yung sulat mo sa papel, ang hirap mag-review. So, that's why we advise either dun sa mga notepads nyo o kaya naman sa mismong EHR ka na diretsyo. Most agencies will, syempre, di ba yung mga agencies, may mga 2 weeks training yan, 3 weeks training, they will, okay, tuturuan din kayo na mag-enter in ng information sa EHR na mismo. Okay, wala nang iba. Wala nang ibang lugar. Ay sa EHR lang. Okay? Ayan. So, data entry, no? Yung mga data na yon can be patient informations. May mga additional information na magpapa-add siya ng contact information, magpapa-add siya ng address, ganyan. O kaya mag-change siya ng pharmacy niya. Okay? Those are the information that we need to input. Okay? It's essential to be accurate and timely in your data entry to avoid complications. Okay? Kasi hindi lang ikaw yung tumitingin ng EHR, no? Lahat ng team members mo. Okay? So pag wala yung information na yon and you're the direct person of responsibility, so it will fall under you. Parang it's your fault. Butas mo yon, butas. Okay, we also help with correspondence and billing. Okay, we stay in touch with patients. We talk to patients about their appointment, their payments, and their billing. Okay, iba pa to sa iba pa to sa yung claims na medical billing talaga and medical coding ha. This is just simple na pagkuha ng mga payments sa kanilang mga credit cards o kaya naman sa cash, ganyan. Kasi other than the appointment itself, meron pa silang mga binabayaran like their co-pays, deductibles, ganyan. So we collect those. Okay? Credit card lang naman yan. Okay. So, mas complicated pa yung medical billing and medical coding ha. Baka sabihin nyo ito lang yun. So, this one is a different one. It's just getting their co-pays or their responsibility or payment responsibility. Okay, iba pa yung claims. Okay? Time management of meetings and other tasks. Okay? This includes more than scheduling appointments or completing tasks promptly. Okay? Since ikaw yung medical VA, mostly, no, ikaw yung may control ng appointment kasi ikaw yung nag-appointment scheduling. Okay? What if pala may important meeting si doc tas maka-cancel yung mga patients? So it's your responsibility to contact those patients and inform them na na-cancel na yung schedule. Okay? And then, pag na-cancel na yung schedule, kaya you have to reschedule ulit. Okay? So, hindi ka lang nag-work with the patient, you're also working with your other team members. Okay? Mga nurses, your manager, kung marami kayong VA, ganyan. So, you need to be in sync when it comes to the task. Kasi parang syempre, if hindi kayo updated, tapos tanong kayo ng tanong kay patient, it doesn't look good, diba? Ayan, so, may mga times na gano'n, wala palang sirado pala yung clinic, pero may mga naka-appointment. So, you have to contact those patients and reschedule their appointment. Okay? Sometimes you also call them, no? Tinatawagan din natin yung mga patient natin dahil late na sila sa appointment nila or hindi sila nagpakita, hindi sila umattend. Ganyan. Okay? So, yun mga tasks regarding scheduling. Ang dami pala, coach. Parang akala mo ang simpleng scheduling lang, pero ang daming scenario, di ba? Yes, madaming scenario talaga. Iba-iba. Kaya processing insurance claims, ayan, sa mga medical billing dito or interested with medical billing, no, we can help with insurance claims processing. We submit insurance claim, we follow up, and we make sure that the practice is getting paid. Okay? Kasi pag hindi kayo nagsasubmit ng claim, hindi kayo nagko-follow up ng claim, hindi natin malalaman kung nababayaran ba or kumikita ba si clinic. Okay? Ayan. Minimum skills required. Any question regarding the task and responsibility? Do you think you're up for it ba? Kayang-kaya naman yung mga task? Kayang-kaya? Kung tayo sama-sama. Charot. Kayang-kaya naman yung mga task? Tingin nyo? Yes? Yes. Kakayanin? Kakayanin. O, diba? Para sa dollars. Kaya taas ng palitan ng dollars ngayon, 57, 58. Nung pandemic, di ba, pumalo pa nga ng 60 something. Yes? Ayan, yes. Okay? Minimum skills required. Number 1, typing skills. Okay? Di ba yung ibang agencies na ina-applyan nyo, minimum required, 60 words per minute, ganyan. Tama? Hindi pa kayo nakaka-encounter na walang typing test or typing skills. Okay, to be an efficient healthcare virtual assistant, you need to type accurately fast. Okay? Bakit? Ba't naman kailangan mag-type na mabilis, coach? Bakit naman, hindi naman pwedeng yung sakto lang, pero sure. Okay? Live scribing. Definitely, yes, sa live scribing kasi yung mga appointments natin is 15 minutes lang, 30 minutes lang, and marami silang pag-uusapan within those 15 minutes. So, you need to type fast. Okay? Para naman pag admin task. Pag admin task kasi, you're multitasking. Okay? You're doing phone calls, but at the same time, you're navigating the EHR. Okay? So, kailangan makapag-type tayo ng maayos. Okay? Pero ako naman, kasi ako direct client. So, I've been a medical VA for 4 or 5 years now. Direct client ako from the start. Okay, hanggang ngayon, direct client pa rin ako. And then, wala naman na-require sa akin na typing skills. Okay. But ngayon kasi, parang pahirap pa na humanap ng direct client, no? And yung iba gusto talaga mag-start with agencies. Okay? So, typing skills is one of your minimum skills required. Okay? Good thing naman, no, when it comes to typing, okay, mabilis lang to aralin. Mabilis lang to i-develop. Okay? Pwede lang kayo pumunta sa Google, tapos type mo lang typing test. Okay? And then mag-dedicate ka ng like 30 minutes to an hour a day. Tapos magta-type ka to improve your typing skills, 'di ba? Okay? Kayo ba, ilang words per minute na kayo ngayon? May mga nakakaalam dito ng mga words per minute nila? Paano ka po nag-start sa industry na to? Paano? Hindi ako nag-medical VA kagad. So, I'm a registered pharmacist by profession. Nag-practice lang ako for about a year, no? Registered pharmacist ako, community. And then, pandemic, I got pregnant and then hindi na ako nila pinagtrabaho kasi nga pandemic, something ganyan. Nag-start talaga ako admin VA. Admin lang. Parang general VA lang, hindi siya related to medical. Kasi dati hindi ko alam na meron palang medical field. Hanggang sa doon ko nakilala sila, hello Rich, ganyan. And then nag-try na ako mag-apply. Hindi lang ako pinalad sa Hello Rich, hindi ako nag-continue sa kanya, pero nakahanap ako ng direct client. Ayun. 40 to 50, 60, minsan above shashala naman. One of my trainees, nung nag-training kami, ang words per minute daw, ang nakakilala niya is 120 words per minute, tapos 100% accuracy. Sabi ko, ano ba yung keyboard warrior ba yan? Grabe, no? 120 words per minute. Ako nga, siguro currently, nasa lang ako, 43. Ganun. 43 lang. Oo. Hindi naman nire-require ng mga may yung mga direct clients ko kasi they value accuracy rather than speed. Ayan. Kaya hindi ako once pinag-require na mag-typing test or mag-send ako ng typing test sa kanila. Okay. Kaya nga, 120 tapos 100% accurate pa. Hindi ko maano yun, hindi ko ma-imagine yung pagta-type niya na yan. Hindi ko alam kung anong work niya, pero yun yung niya. Siguro nag-apply siya sa agencies kaya nakita niya. Pero grabe man. Okay, ayan, no? To improve your typing skills. So number 1, you can upgrade your tools, yung mga yung mga keyboards nyo, no? Kung saan kayo komportable, no? Yung iba kasi talagang may pinipiling keyboard para mabilis mag-type di ba? Solution number 2, you can you use your keyboard frequently. Okay? Kaya nga typing tambay ata sa typing cat 'yon. Grabe, 120 words per minute. Coach, do you have any trainees who didn't have a medical background but still landed a medical job? Yes, marami din. Marami din. Ang kaso nga lang sa kanila is hindi sila nag-go through agencies. Naghanap sila ng direct client. Kasi yung mga agencies, parang hindi sila nag-entertain ng non-medical background. Pero there are those na direct clients na kahit non-medical background ka, as long as you know what to do, what you're doing, i-hire ka nila. Okay? Robot siguro. Okay, solution number 3 is your finger position while typing. Ayan, di ba? May correct na position yon. Sa akin naman, ang gamit ko lang is mechanical keyboard tsaka yung keyboard ng Apple. Ang kit-kit kasi niya, tapos ang sarap niya i-type-type. Ayan siya. Ganito lang siya kaliit. Ay, dito pala. Baka dito ko pinapakita. Ay, ganyan. Nagbablur Ko lang siya, pero siya, masaya siya i-type. Masarap siya i-type. Komportable sa fingers, kasi hindi siya matigas. Okay, kung saan kayo komportable? Okay, kayo naman ang gagamit niyan. Okay, number 2 is your word processing skills. Okay, pagdating kasi sa medical VA, sometimes you also use yung mga word processing, katulad ng mga Excel or Google, ganyan. Okay, almost lahat naman is Google ang gamit, no? G Sheet, G Docs, Google Docs. Kaya but sometimes meron pa rin mga old school na clinics, old school na client na MS Word or Microsoft Word yung ginagamit nila. So you need to be familiar to those kasi sometimes you will be doing reports using that o kaya naman parang meron kayo i-access na Word or may i-access kayo na Excel file. Okay, for some information. Sa akin ngayon, sa mga clients ko, ang ginagamit namin is Excel. Sa isang client is Excel. Okay, yung isang client naman is G Sheets. Ayan. Or Google Docs. Ayan, mga ginagamit. So, mas magandang aralin nyo din siya, no? Para ma-familiarize yung sarili nyong it's one of a good skill. Ayan. So, some of the essential software are Microsoft Word, Microsoft Excel, Google Docs, Google Sheet, and your Google Drives. Kasi minsan nag-store sila ng information sa kanilang mga Google Drives. Okay? These are simple, di ba? Pwede ka lang mag-create sa Google ng free account. You'll be able to access Google Docs and Google Sheet tsaka Google Drive. Okay? At least pag ganyan hindi ka na magtatanong sa mga client mo na paano i-access to, paano i-navigate to. Nakakahiya naman. Kasi this is basic skill eh. Okay? So habang hindi pa kayo naghahanap ng client, i-aralin niyo na siya at your own time. Okay? Ayan. So if you're not too confident about your proficiency in using this app, you can definitely use online tutorials, no? Maraming YouTube diyan o kaya naman yung ibang mga training centers din na nag-o-offer ng mga free courses for word processing. Okay, and mga Udemy videos, YouTube videos, Google, and may mga nag-o-offer sila ng training. Okay. Verbal and written communication skills. Dalawa yan. Hindi lang yan written, hindi lang yan verbal. Okay, so a virtual assistant or medical virtual assistant should be able to communicate his or her messages well, both to their client, no, whether it's a doctor or a nurse, and your patients. Okay? So, if may kailangan tayong i-explain kay patient, ma-explain natin siya properly. Okay? Kung phone calls kayo nagko-communicate, dapat ma-convey niyo siya, ma-explain niyo siya properly over phone call. Pag email, email. Pag chat, chat. Ganyan. Okay? Marami tayong mga channels of communications. Okay, we need to make sure that our clients understands us. Okay, kasi sometimes may mga i-explain tayo sa kanila like their co-pays, ganyan, co-insurance, ganyan, paano yung appointment, anong setup, ganyan. So, we need to be able to communicate to clients. That's why it's required ang ating phone calls or yung communications natin is because we will be communicating with them. Okay? Every day yan, every day. Okay? Here are some areas where a medical virtual assistant communication skills matter. Okay? So, daily correspondence, not just emails, no, but as well as texts, chats, and calls. Okay? Chat and collaboration app with your peers and clients. Okay? You have your online meetings and video conferences. No? Minsan, syempre may mga meeting tayo with our clients, with our providers. Okay? Mga team meetings, ganyan. So, organizations, social media pages. Okay? No? Kasi ngayon, nagkakaroon na tayo ng another scope of responsibilities wherein hina-handle natin yung kanilang mga social media. Hindi naman yung super duper na talagang social media lang parang kasi pag medical hindi ganoon kasikat yung kanilang mga social media. Ga-update lang, nagpo-post lang, nagagawa lang ng mga posters, ganyan. Pakita ko sa inyo mamaya yung ginawa kong posters for a client. Canva lang. Okay, hindi naman kailangan super duper galing kayo mag-edit sa Canva, 'di ba? Ang dami namang mga templates that you can use. Okay? Computer proficiency, basic to. Ito pinaka-basic na kailangan nyo. Dapat you know your way around the computers. Kaya baka mamaya naman magkaroon ka nga ng client pero hindi ka naman marunong ng computer mo. Okay? Di parang wala din. Di ba? Mahihirapan si client to train you kasi hindi mo alam yung computer mo. So, i-navigate mo na siya. Mabilis lang naman yan aralin. Okay? Meron pa ba dito na hindi pa marunong mag-navigate ng computer nila? As early as now, okay, you need to spend some time to know your computers. At least alam mo mag-copy, mag-paste, pumunta sa ganitong folder. Okay? Or hanapin yung mga downloads mo, open a certain file. Okay? Pag hindi, kabahan ka na. Okay. Okay, any questions so far? So, mga skills. Do you have all of those skills? Ano yung mga skill doon na kailangan nyo pang i-develop? Parang wala ako nun ganon. Ano yung mga naisip nyo na? Typing test. Typing test ko. Hindi pa ako umabot ng 60. Okay. Sa inyo ba, if you assess yourself, ano pa yung kailangan nyong improve or enhance? Verbal? Yes. Okay, verbal. Ayan. Typing test? Okay. Communication. Sa communication talaga tayo no? Nung una, nung nag-start din ako ng medical VA, na-challenge din talaga ako kasi hindi ako magaling mag-English. Tawag nito, hirap na hirap ako mag-communicate. Written, magaling ako eh. Pero pag yung mag-uusap na sa mga AFAM and foreigners, hirap na hirap ako talaga. Ayan, lahat, ayan, you still have the time to develop those before ka kumuha ng client. So I would highly recommend to learn all of those things, okay, before doing anything else. Check mo nga yung LinkedIn niya. No, open natin dyan. Let's check mo yung ano niya. Yung chat niya. May chat siya. Okay, sabi mo na lang okay. Okay. Saan po mo makakahanap ng direct client? Iba-iba kasi yung mga channels na pwede ka makahanap ng direct client mo eh. Kasi nagliparan sila eh. Okay? May mga iba na nasa Upwork, yung iba naman nasa online jobs, yung iba nahanap nila sa Facebook, sa LinkedIn, ganyan. So, iba't ibang mga lugar. Most of my clients is galing Upwork. Yung iba naman ng mga medical VA galing sa LinkedIn, yung iba naman galing online jobs, iba galing Facebook, ganyan. Okay? Sa iba-iba. Okay, must have tools for medical VA. Okay? With your EHR system. Okay, this is preferred. Okay? Preferred by agencies and direct clients. Okay? Yung inyong mga EHR. Okay, sa aming training, it's one of our specialties, no? Ang EHR navigation is because we give access to the EHR para makapag-explore sila. Okay, but if you are tight ka sa budget mo, you can definitely watch online trainings. Okay, may mga YouTube demos, ganyan. Hindi ka nga lang makakapag-navigate, but at least, okay, you know how it looks like. Okay? Familiarize yourself with EHR systems like Epic, Cerner, okay, Athena, eClinical Works, Practice Fusion, yan. Simple practice, yan yung mga karamihan na mga ginagamit ng mga doctors. Okay? Essential yan pagdating sa ating mga medical VAs. Okay? It's a plus points pag alam mo mag-navigate niyan. HIPAA compliant softwares. Okay? So, dapat yung mga tools natin is HIPAA compliant. Okay? Malalaman niyo yung HIPAA soon. I-introduce ko sa inyo si HIPAA. Ay video conferencing platforms, at least you know how to navigate na yung mga Zoom nyo, paano mag-join, paano mag-share ng screen, paano mag-mute, unmute, share video, share link, ganyan. So, mga basic stuff na kailangan nyo kasi you will be also, navigating or joining in meetings with your healthcare providers. Okay? Yung iba gumagamit ng Zoom, yung iba gumagamit ng Microsoft Teams, Google Meets, ayan, for virtual meetings. Kaya pag alam nyo naman na yung Zoom, kaya yung Microsoft naman and Teams, it has the same function. Okay? Pag hindi nyo pa alam yan, one moment. Tawag nito, meron siyang pinost nung nakaraan. Meron akong pinost nung nakaraan.
Okay.
Yeah, ito. Parang gusto niya ata re-replyin natin yung LinkedIn.
Tinulat ko siya.
Replyan mo lang muna. Oo, kahit kumamit ka ng ano dyan. ChatGPT. Marami ata comment sa kanila. Okay. Document management software. Okay, ayan yung mga connected sa inyong word processing skills. Yun yung mga Microsoft Office nyo, Google Workspace, no, or formerly G Suite ang tawag. Okay, yung mga Dropbox or Google Drive. Okay, pag hindi kayo familiar dun sa iba, ang ma-recommend ko sa inyo is si Google Workspace. Okay, karamihan ito talaga yung ginagamit. So at least familiarize niyo yung sarili niyo. Paano po ba makaka-navigate niyan for free? So for example, you have your email. Okay? Create lang kayo ng free Gmail nyo and then click nyo tong marami na to, yung Google Apps. Okay, dyan nyo siya makikita. For example, your Gmail will be here. Your Gmeet will be here. Okay? Contacts nyo, calendar, Google Drive, no? At least you know how to navigate this basic, word processing skills. Andyan yung Google document nyo, andyan yung G-Sheets nyo, okay? Ayan, mga basic stuff lang yan. Definitely free and you can study those at your own time. Okay? And it's an essential skills. Okay, appointment scheduling tools. Okay, yung mga Google Calendars nyo o kaya naman yung mga EHR nyo. Okay, to help patients or other clients to schedule an appointment. Okay. Medical billing and software, hindi nyo naman kailangan, like necessary, no? Pag hindi naman kayo involved with medical billing. Pero pag medical billing ang gusto mong gawin, dapat you're familiar with the medical billing and coding software. But if you're just aiming for admin, okay, wag nyo munang aralin, baka magulantang kasi kayo, baka ma-culture shock kayo or ma-information overload. Okay, dictation and transcription tools. Okay, if you're planning to apply for scribing and transcriptions, ayan, that meron kayong mga transcription software na ginagamit. Okay, this is to help you transcribe medical notes and records accurately. Hindi kayo kasi pwedeng basta-basta maglagay ng kung anong info dyan, lalo na pag hindi kayo sure, tapos mali yung pagkakadinig nyo. Ganon, hindi pwede yun. It needs to be accurate, like 100% accurate. Okay. Telehealth platforms, no? There will be those clinics that will offer telehealth or telemedicine consultation. You have to familiarize yourself with that too. Yung mga Doxy.me, Simple Practice, Teladoc, yan yung mga nag-a-assist or meron silang mga telehealth platforms. Okay, binigyan ko na kayo ng example. It's up to you to research, no? Do additional research if you're really aiming for medical VAs. Okay, hindi kasi siya katulad ng other VA niche na pag alam mo na yung ganito, yun na yun. This one, every practice is different. Okay? Medical terminology resources. Okay, syempre, lalo na pag hindi kayo familiar with the medical terminologies, di ba? Ang dami-dami nun. Okay, you have your online resources, no? But I will also give you a medical terminology document that you can study. Lalo na sa mga hindi familiar with the medical terminology and medical terminologies. Okay, medyo mahihirapan kayo dito kasi syempre parang yung iba na medical background is gonna be a refresher for you, pero dun sa mga non-medical background, this is a challenge. Okay, email and communication tools, yung inyong mga Gmail, okay? No, at least alam niyo siya kung paano mag-send ng email, paano mag-forward ng email, paano mag-reply, no? Mga basic lang 'yan. You can definitely learn that at your own time. Okay? Katulad ng sinabi ko sa inyo kanina, gawa lang kayo ng Gmail, tapos aralin niyo lang yung mga basic functions like compose, ano ba yung compose na 'yan, paano mag-send ng email. Baka mamaya hindi pa kayo familiar. You will be using that a lot. Okay? A lot. Okay? So, aralin nyo yan. Telephonic tools, lalo na sa mga walang experience when it comes to calling patients, no? If you handle phone calls, use a reliable VoIP service like Skype, okay, Ring Central, Open Phone, Google Voice, yan. Yun yung mga ginagamit natin to receive calls remotely. Okay? Don't worry naman, these are provided by your clients. Hindi kayo yung magagawa niyan. But at least, no, aralin nyo siya ahead of time. Like, pwede kayong pumunta ng Google. Wala kayong budget for training, mag-YouTube kayo, no? How to use Google Voice. How to use Google Voice, ganyan. So, ayan, may mga videos na or mga tutorials na ibibigay sa inyo. You just have to be resourceful and you just have to spend, a few or a couple of minutes a day, to enhance your skills. I promise you it's gonna be helpful for you. Okay? Sa training, tinuturo din to. Lahat ng nandito na diniscuss to, tinuturo din sa training. But like I said, it's not mandatory. No? You can definitely research on your own. Okay, VPN. Ayan. So, some healthcare softwares and resources may only be accessible from a specific IP address. So, sometimes hindi siya na-open and then kailangan natin siya ng VPN. Okay, madali naman i-install yung mga VPN nyo, like this one. So, may top 1 recommend VPN is Windscribe. Naka-extension lang siya ng Google dito sa akin sa taas. If I want to turn it on, pipindutin ko lang to, and naka-VPN na siya. Okay? And marami pa namang ibang VPN. Ito lang sa akin yung pinaka-easy to use. Ganyan lang siya. Okay, turn on ko lang dito and then tapos na. Pwede na ako maka-access. Yung iba kasi may kailangan ka pang ibang gawin. Okay. Qualifications needed. Okay. Any questions sa dito sa inyong mga required tools? May mga ganito na ba kayo? Or ano bang mga hindi nyo pa naaral sa mga tools na yan? Napa-question ba kayo? Kailangan pala yon? Kaya ano ba hindi nyo naaaral dun sa mga yon? Galaw. Asan na kayo? 31. Nantok na. Nakatulog na ata yung iba. Yung terminologies po, included po sa kit and training. Yes, included siya sa kit and the training. What do you mean training ba? Training namin sa BAs of the Future or dito sa training natin sa webinar? Sa training namin, yes, it's definitely included. Okay? Sa training ng dito sa webinar, wala. But I will give you a document ng medical terminology na pwede nyo aralin. Email. Okay. Ano? Lagay mo lang siya ng task sa GKeys. Ay, wala na yung kanya. Sige, lagay mo lang dyan. Ito? kasi ano siya, appointment. Pwede mo replyan siya, pero lagyan mo siya ng task doon kasi ano siya, prescription. Okay, qualifications needed. Ano ba yung mga qualifications na needed natin? Sulit na sulit, mag-enroll ka na kina coach sa VAs of the Future. Ang dami kayong matututunan. Kaya sobrang thankful ako sa lahat ng coaches. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much po, no? Okay. Reliability and professionalism, no? Very important yan pagdating sa mga medical VA. Okay? Do you know why most people wants to venture into medical VA? Kasi it's much more stable than other medical VA. Ang nangyayari nga lang, no, sa sobrang demand niya, kaya ang daming gusto mag-medical VA, but pag nakahanap or nakatapat ng mahirap na client or mahirap na task, nag-aawol. Okay, naaapektuhan yung iba na gusto na magtrabaho ng ng tapat. Okay? So, we need to be reliable kasi hindi hinahingan nila tayo kasi kailangan nila tayo, hindi basta trip lang ina-hire ka. Okay? So, they will rely on you. Okay? No, pagdating sa appointment, so very important important task yan. And parang if mabigyan ka ng privilege to do that for the sake of the clinic, 'di ba? It's a big help. Major major leap of faith 'yun pagdating sa ibang doctor kasi syempre it's their schedule It's their influx of patients ang pinag-uusapan. Pag wala ka ng schedule, wala din silang like bayad, 'di ba? But they still give you that task. Okay, so we need to be reliable, no? Online tayo sa kailangan nila tayong time, no? I work with part-time clients as well, pero I always make sure na naka-duty ako within those times na mentioned. Okay, if your duty is 8 to 12, I make sure na online ako ng 8 to 12. Okay, na pag nag-reply sa akin sila, hindi na nila ako hahanapin. Kasi andito na ako eh. Magre-reply ako kaagad. Okay, they need someone like 90% of the time, they need someone that will reply or respond na mabilis. Okay, resourcefulness. Okay, top 1 to. Bakit? Kasi, okay, pag nag-onboarding ka na, magugulat ka kasi hindi ka na nila ititrain. Okay? Or hindi naman sa hindi ka ititrain, wala lang talaga silang time to train you. That's why additional training courses are very a good investment din. Okay? Most of my trainees na nakakuha na ng client, tinatanong ko sila, kamusta yung onboarding mo? Sila, natatawa na lang sila kasi coach, hindi daw nila alam na hindi naman pala iti-train, ganyan. Kasi they expect you to be resourceful, they expect you to be proactive, na hindi ka na kailangan i-train. Or iti-train ka man, pero at least yung mga basic stuff na kailangan mo, like appointment scheduling, EHR navigation, alam mo na siya gawin without having to give you additional training. That's why gusto nila yung may prior experience. Kasi alam mo na yung gagawin mo, hindi na sila mag-spend ng time to train you. It's because they don't have the time to train you. Okay? 80% of my clients, wala talagang time to train. Kaya natutunan ko din talagang to be resourceful, to do anything na mahanap ko sa internet para lang maaral ko yung gagawin. Okay. My last client, my very recent client, no, magwo 1 month na ako sa kanila. 1 month na ako actually. Magto 2 months na ako sa kanila. Okay, wala pa rin silang training provided. Pero nag-work ako sa kanila kasi alam ko na yung gagawin ko eh. Okay, and there will be those clients na one day ka lang iti-train, expect nila kabisado mo na or alam mo na yung gagawin mo. Ayan. Ganon. Try to refrain from asking questions whose answers are available online. Yung pwede mo munang i-research, hindi yung basta tanong ka sa provider mo. Okay? Accuracy and efficiency. Okay? Diba? Hindi ko sinabing speed. Speed and efficiency. I said accuracy and efficiency. There will be clients na mas prefer yung accurate kaysa sa speed. Okay, hindi talaga, yung ibang mga clients, hindi talaga sila nagpo-provide ng typing kinema route. Okay, ang importante sa kanila, okay, is accurate, 100% accurate. Okay? Okay, a small error can cause big problems. Okay, that's why slowly but surely. Oh, slowly but surely. Sino ka dyan? Okay. Time management and being organized. Most of those providers, hindi talaga yan organized kasi they have a lot of on their plate. Okay, marami silang hinahandle na patient, managing the clinic. Okay, that's why they would want you to be organized. Okay, ayan. Organized when it comes to the schedule, organized when it comes to the chart, organized when it comes to any record. Ganyan. It's helpful for them. I promise you. Okay? Pagdating sa being organized and pagdating sa time management, walang standard yan. Okay? Kanya-kanyang para-paraan yan. Okay? Kanya-kanyang pangmalakasang teknikan dyan. Okay? Kasi if I have my own time management and organizational system, doesn't mean na it would work on you. Okay? Iba-iba tayo ng time. Malay mo yung mas efficient pala yung sa'yo. So, most of these provider, they will encourage you, okay, na-share mo yung techniques mo if that is what makes the practice better. Okay? Pwede yung bida-bida dito. Walang magsasaway sa'yo kung bida-bida ka dito. Hindi ka tulad dyan sa mga work nyo. Mga bida-bida kayong katrabaho. Dito wala. Mas okay magbida-bida ka dito. Okay? Adaptability, flexibility, and resiliency. Okay? You will be working with other employees who are oceans away. Okay? Or halfway around the globe. Which means you need to be familiar with the culture and communication styles. Okay? Also, your schedule can be very drastic in the healthcare industry. Okay? Night shift tayo. Okay? Expect nyo na yan. Okay, and pagdating sa night shift, hindi lang yan 8 to 5, 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. Okay, may iba't ibang time zone ka na susundan, okay, kung nasa ang time zone man yung iyong client. Okay, it could be EST, it could be CST, it could be PST, it could be MST, di ba? Ang dami-daming time zone. Okay? Ayan, no? I have this na ka-workmate na I'm not too sure if Indian siya or Pakistani. Iba sila mag-communicate. Very different. And sometimes na may misunderstand ko sila. Kahit 4 years na ako may katrabaho ng Indian or Pakistani, may misunderstand ko pa rin sila. Okay? Example ng message nila, yung iba kasi nilang message, it sounds confrontational. Parang ganun. Di ba tayo mga Filipinos, we're not used to being confrontational. So parang sometimes I feel na tinitreaten niya ako, ganun. And sometimes siya, like super straight to the point, ganun. Ganon. Minsan nami-misunderstand ko, lalo na pag sobrang stressful, ganyan. May mga, hindi man maiwas pagiging stressful eh. Okay? And then, ganun pa yung message nila, parang, are you threatening me? Ganun. Nakakaloka. Okay? Ganun. Which means, hindi naman nila yun yung gusto nilang i-convey, diba? Na may misunderstand lang talaga sila. So, you have to be familiar with those and baka mamaya atakihin mo yung katrabaho mo, wala naman siyang, ginagawang masama. Okay, nag-assume ka lang. Tayo pa namang mga Pinoy, assumera pa naman tayo. Okay? Okay, a problem solver. Okay, ayan. Critical thinking can get you miles in any industry. Okay? Dito, magsabi ko nga, di ba, kanina, mas magandang magbida-bida ka dito. Okay? Pag meron kang alam na paraan on how to resolve a certain conflict, you can definitely suggest. They are very open to suggestions, no? Lalo na pag it will make the process very smooth. Dito naman ako, mahal na mahal ng mga kliyente ko. Kasi hindi ako natatakot mag-suggest ng ideas. Okay? Pag alam ko yung idea ko, mag-i-improve yung work namin, yung tawag nito, yung work namin, paglalaban ko yun. Ganon. Hindi lang ako basta okay. Yung may idea siya, okay lang ako ng okay. Hindi ako ganon. Okay? If I think or if I believe na yung idea ko is much better than you, paglalaban ko siya sa kliyente ko, ganon. That's why mahal na mahal nila ako. Hindi lang ako, I'm not a yes only person. Ganon. So, strive to be that person. Hindi ka lang empleyado. This is your business. This is freelancing. Okay? Consider it as a business. Consider yourself as a consultant. Okay? Hindi porket sinabi na gawin mo to in this way. Ganyan. Pwede kang mag-suggest, definitely. Magagaling tayo mga Pilipinos mag-isip ng paraan. Use that. It will help, I promise you. Continuous learning and trainability. Okay? Hindi naman dahil sa 4 years, 5 years ka ng medical VA, kabisado mo na lahat. There are still a lot of things that you don't know. Okay? Be teachable. Okay? Or try to challenge yourself to learn new things. Okay? Ako ngayon, no, ang dami ko pa rin natutunan bago natututunan sa mga clients ko. And I've been freelancing for 4 to 5 years na. Magka 5 years ngayon September. Alam ko talaga yung nag-start ako ng freelancing, September 2. Password ko dati, September 2, kaya kabisado ko eh. Okay? Proactiveness. Ito. Proactiveness, this will also help your career a lot. Okay? Being proactive. Okay? Pag being proactive in a way na is like proactive and initiative, ganyan. Yung inaral mo na yung system, how it works, and then yung parang hindi ka na nila tuturuan or uutusan na gawin ito kasi alam mo na yung gagawin mo. Okay? You initiate on certain tasks. O doc, meron tayong pending na ganito. Do you want me to tackle this? Ganyan. And I can assure you this will help you a lot. Okay? Do not wait for orders to be assigned to you. You find things to do independently. Okay? Lalo na dito sa medical field. Kasi itong mga doctor, they have so much on their minds. Ay, hindi na nila alam yung gagawin nila next. Okay? If you see something that is missing, if you see something that needs to be done, okay, you can ask your provider, ask your manager if it's something that you can do para mabigay nila sa inyo. Okay? This specific skill or parang quality or trait, this gets me promoted every time. Okay, integrity and self-discipline. Okay, so most company employing remote workers are now requiring them to install a time tracking app. Okay, if your employer is not asking you to install one, it means that he fully trusts you. Okay, integrity means doing the right thing even when no one is looking. Okay? And I want to add, no, pagdating sa integrity and self-discipline is accountability. Okay? Accountability when it comes to a certain task. Kasi may mga task talaga dyan na it will arise, no? Tapos magkakamali ka, we're just human, no? Hindi naman natin mean na magkamali. But still magkakamali tayo at some point. It's better to acknowledge that mistake. Akuin mo kasi ikaw naman yung may mali eh. And try to improve. Accountability is a very important thing pagdating sa medical VA or any clients. Ako marami akong mali. I admit that. Marami akong mali. But I own up to my mistakes. Okay? Meron akong time nagkamali ako sa isang client ko, hindi ko nagawa yung task, pero hindi ko naman talaga mean na makaligtaan siya. Okay? And sinabi ko yun sa sa client ko na kahit ma-far, I will accept any consequences, but if you're still willing to give me a chance, I will do this for free kasi mali ko naman to. Ganon. Okay? And then just try to do better. Okay? Multitasking and batching, no? Dito, it's talagang hindi mo maiiwasan mag-multitask, no? Ano talaga to, laging ginagawa yan. Okay? Performing multiple tasks at the same time. Okay? Diyan yung mag-upload ka while talking to patient, while checking a file. Okay? Kanya-kanyang paraan lang din dyan. If anong mag-work sa inyo, multitasking ba or batching? Pag batching naman, syempre pag multitasking, doing multiple things at the same time. Pag batching naman, ito naman yung mag-organize ka ng task and gagawan mo siya ng schedule. So for example, 8 to 10, check ako ng patient. 10 to 11, mag-upload ako ng files. 11 to 12, ganyan. So meron kang specific schedule to do yung yung mga task mo. Okay? Depende kung anong mag-work sa inyo. Any question? Meron ba kayo ng mga trait na yon? Mga qualifications na yon? Proactive. Ay, Shala, proactive. Sino ka dyan? Okay. Pros and cons of being a medical VA. Ano ba yung mga pros and cons niyan? Pros daw. Pros muna tayo. Flexibility. Okay. As a medical VA, flexibility, okay lang. Kasi maraming mga nag-offer na ngayon ng part-time, tapos okay yung pay. Parang nagtrabaho ka ng full-time dito sa Pinas. Pwede ka rin mag-work anywhere as long as you have the private area. Okay? Diverse work opportunities, no? Pagdating kasi sa medical VA, madaming fields. May mga clinic na sobrang busy, specific na lang yung ginagawa mo. So, marami kang pwedeng mapuntahan na skill or like department. Steady demand. Mas stable siya kaysa sa other VA niche and not yet that saturated, no? And madaming opportunities. Specialization option, okay? Like, kung gusto mo medical billing ka lang talaga, medical billing ka lang. Insurance ka lang, insurance ka lang. Ganyan. Low overhead cost and potential for higher earnings. Higher earnings. Okay lang. Okay lang. So, syempre, don't expect too much. Lalo na ngayon. Dami kasing nanlulowball na ngayon eh. Okay. Naniniwala ba kayo sa 6 digit sa medical VA? Naniniwala ba kayo doon? Naniniwala kayo? Huy! Anything is possible if you put in the work. Ay, Shala, oh. I like that, Miss Marian. No idea pa po. Yes, yes. It's possible. It's possible with years of experience, ha? With years of experience. Wala kayong mahanap na client, tas newbie kayo, tas 6 digits kagad ibibigay sa inyo. I just want to clear that up, ha? Baka mamaya yung kasi na-expect nyo. But it's definitely higher than what you're earning here in the Philippines. Okay? Kasi it's dollar-based and per hour based. Hindi siya fixed. 6 digits is possible with multiple clients or a premium one. Kapag premium kasi, sometimes, syempre, pag premium client, it will require you the experience. Okay? Usually, coach, how much ang offer for a beginner? It's ranging from 3 to 7. Swerte mo kung makaland ka ng 7. But mostly ngayon, majority nasa 3 to 5 per hour. Can you have multiple clients? This one kasi, it will depend. May mga clients kasi na hindi nila alam na meron kang multiple clients, ganyan. Meron din naman iba na ayaw nila na may multiple clients. At lalo na pag may contract kang sinign, ganon. Since yung mga clients ko kasi wala akong contract na sinign, meron akong ibang clients. And they know naman. Alam naman nila. I do have, I'm moonlighting. I do have multiple clients. Kasi part-time. May part-times ako 3 part-time ko eh. Are you obliged to divulge to them that you have multiple clients? No. No. Wala. Well, I'm specializing kasi in medical VA field. So majority, my clients or other clients will be in the medical field as well. Oh, anak. Charot. Okay. Sinasagot ko.
Gulang. Maghangin ka ba lang? Maghangin sa kaha. Sleep na.
Maya pa ako charot. No, you're not obliged to divulge them. Hindi pa ako mag-sleep na. Charot. Pamute na lang po. Alerky. Okay. Okay. But syempre, meron din tayong mga cons. Hindi pwedeng happy-happy lang. Okay. Charge lang ako. Okay. Hindi tayo pwedeng happy-happy lang. There will always be cons. Okay? Isolation. Why? Kasi yung work mo is panggabi. Okay? Yung mga friends mo, work nila pang umaga. So, pag nag-hangout sila, wala kang kausap. Diba? You can feel isolated sometimes. Self-discipline. Lalo na when it comes to your health. Kasi, di ba, we have sedentary lifestyle. Nakaupo lang tayo for how many hours a day. Tapos wala tayong exercise. Okay? Depende na lang kung talagang nag-exercise ka, ha? But sometimes, this can be a challenge since working, in the opposite time is very tiring. Okay, unpredictable workload. There will be times na may work na may araw na sobrang daming ginagawa, may mga times na walang masyadong ginagawa, ganyan. Okay, technical challenges, lalo na pag gumagamit kayo ng software or mga applications na hindi kayo familiar. Ayan, you could have technical challenges. Security and privacy concerns. Okay, may mga times na syempre you're using your devices, ganyan, or mga privacy, wala kang dedicated workspace, maingay sa bahay nyo, pag nag-calls ka, rinig na rinig yung mga manok, ganyan. Okay? Client dependence. Siyempre, when it comes to medical VA, you need to have a client. Okay? Halos lahat naman ng medical VA, ng VA needs just client dependent. Is there an age limit? Wala naman as far as I know. Wala naman po. So far, I know wala namang age limit. Wala pa akong na-encounter. Okay? Another thing that you need to know is your Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Okay? Or your HIPAA. Diba? Lagi niyo yung marinig when it comes to medical field or medical VA. Ano nga ba yung HIPAA? Ayan. So, it's a law in the US that is passed by the Congress in 1996. Okay? Ang ano lang naman niya, ang main point lang naman niya is that we need to protect the protected health information or the patient information. Okay, whether it be oral, written, or electronic. Okay, so it is everyone's responsibility to take the confidentiality of patient information seriously. Okay, I will give you a site where you can get your free HIPAA certificates. Okay. Okay, you can go to the compliancy group, as you can see on my screen. Okay, free HIPAA training here. Okay, take nyo lang to. Ayan, lalagay ko dito sa chat. And you'll be able to get your certificates. Okay, ayan. Take nyo lang yung free HIPAA training, no? Mag-a-ask siya sa'yo ng questions. Okay, and then proceed ka lang dun sa questions. Common medical terminologies, no? I will upload sa page a document that you can use to familiarize yourself with the common terminologies. Okay? Navigating through EHRs, no? Para naman meron kayong advanced reading or advanced study when it comes to EHR. Ito yung mga recommend kong EHR na aralin nyo in advance, like Practice Fusion. Okay? Try nyo maghanap ng demo na mag-schedule, mag-add, mag-create ng charts, no? Again, this one is provided sa aming training, but if you want to study, budget constraint, or ayaw nyo mag-training, you can watch sa YouTube. Though you will not have access, no? But you still mapapanood nyo yung video. Athena is one of also a great EHR that you can learn. eClinical, ayan. Yun yung mga recommend kong EHR na aralin nyo for starters. Okay, and that's it for our training session or free webinar. Okay, any questions? Any question? We will upload this on our YouTube channel, no? Para mabalikan nyo siya if in case may gusto kayong balikan. Okay? This will be our YouTube channel. Meron din kaming mga call series. Okay? Para ma-familiarize nyo yung sarili nyo when it comes to calls na nangyayari over the phone. And madaming videos dyan na mga free. You can watch it at any time. Okay? Graveyard lang po ba lahat? Okay. Majority, yes. Like 90% yes. Okay? But sabi nila, if you're aiming for Australian clients, yun yung day shift. Though hindi ganun kalaki yung demand compared dun sa mga graveyard. Nakapag-register po ako sa form ng Subscribers Hub. Iba kasi yung Subscribers Hub, magsusubscribe kayo dun sa page. Para may additional payment siya na 99 per month pag sa Subscribers Hub. Magkaibang training siya with this free one. So this one kasi is a free for our learning hub, 'di ba? The other one is ano siya, meron siyang bayad na 99 per month. Ayan. Ilipat mo na lang dun sa Medical VA Learning Hub if hindi ka magsusubscribe. Coach, do you also give referral when done na po sa training? Not all the time po. May mga clients na nag-reach out sa amin na nanghihingi ng VA or kaya naman mga past trainees na hiring sa mga work nila ngayon, pero hindi siya like on a daily basis. May mga times lang. Ganyan. It's still, we encourage our trainees na maghanap ng client on their own. Independence. May marireceive po ba akong email for the payment for the Subscribers Hub? I think si Meta na yung magsisend sa inyo dyan. Pag pumunta kayo sa page, hanapin niyo yung subscribe dito. Pag nag-subscribe ka, it will lead you to the payment. Tapos 99 something. Parang may added pa siya na tax. And then si Meta na yung magbibigay sa inyo ng receipt. Where does your other students find clients po aside sa mga agencies? So, direct client kasi yung iba. So, ang majority, if hindi siya sa agency, is Upwork. Upwork and online jobs. LinkedIn yan, tatlo. So, apat na main channel talaga yung tinuturo namin sa training. Kasi, although there are a lot of channels, no? Maraming channels yan sa online na pwede mong applyan. Ang kaso nga lang, ang hirap kasi talaga mag-maintain ng mga profiles within those channel. So sabi ko, mag-focus kayo sa 4. If wala talaga dun sa 4, saka kayo mag-venture into other channels. Pero so far, nakakakuha naman sila. So from Upwork, agencies, Facebook, may mga job posts kasi sa Facebook, online jobs, tsaka LinkedIn. Sa 5. Will it be an issue if you do not have an American accent? If you speak well but do not have the accent? No, it will not. It will not have an issue. If sa medical VA po nag-enroll, then gusto ko mag-proceed sa billing, may discount po ba? Meron po. Are you gonna be the coach for the upcoming training from July 15? No po. It will be another coach, Coach Jenny and Coach Ann. So Coach Jenny is working for a direct client. So dalawa yung client niya. Coach Ann is currently working sa Hello Rage agency. Bigyan niya kayo ng tips when it comes to agencies. But pag may emergency sila and something happens, I will be the sub. So, magsasub ako sa kanila. But they are very, very good trainers. Maganda yung training. Yung training ko kasi maraming chika eh. Yung training nila, professional talaga eh. Ma'am Amarlet, enroll na. Welcome batch 13. Ayan. So, Ma'am Amarlet is from batch 12. Okay. Napaka-generous pagtuturo. Thank you so much. Plus yung toolkits. Yes, toolkits and your reading materials will be provided sa inyo before you start their training. Okay. Sample na ngayon, Coach Jen. Sobrang accommodating din ng admin. So, yes, dalawa yung admin namin ngayon. Ayan, si Admin Nix. Wala siya dito, no? Another admin is facilitating this training. Hindi sila tipid sa oras. You can definitely extend pag kailangan, no? Malalaman niyo pa kung bakit sinasabi na sulit. Thank you so much. Ayan, si Ma'am Amarlet is from my batch 12. Saan po mas maraming hiring? Medical VA or medical billing? Medical VA. How much po ba medical VA training? Ngayon po kasi sa July, naka-promo siya. So, 1,000 na lang siya. We also have another course which is dental VA, no? Pag if you're planning or parang doon kayo mas feeling nyo tinitibok ng puso nyo. Meron din dental VA. Naka-promo lahat ngayon. So, parang 1,000 na lang siya per course. So, 1,000 sa medical VA, sa billing, tsaka sa dental VA. Coach, dito ko na lang po message. Wanted to thank you po sa lahat. Nakakuha na po ako ng work. Uy, ang galing naman. I-message mo naman ako dyan after. No medical V experience. First experience ko po ito. Thank you po so much po sa lahat ng natutunan sa training. Nagre-review na po ako now before start ng Monday. Next dental VA naman. Uy, Shala naman yan. Message nga kita sa Facebook mamaya. Magchikahan tayo dyan sa work mo. Congrats, Ma'am Lloyda. Ay, ang Shala naman ni Ma'am Lloyda. Saan ka na ba? Tatag nga kita sa chat. Uy, ang saya naman. Yes, pwede pa po mag-enroll sa training. Again, it's not mandatory to try to enroll to training courses. No, we all have a different learning curves. Pag gusto niyo lang ng additional support, no, na pinoprovide ng training, definitely yes. Pag your budget constraint, that's fine. You can definitely try to research on your own. Ayan, medyo mahirapan lang kayo kasi hindi niyo sure kung tama ba yung ginagawa niyo or not. But, ayan, may mga options pa rin. Hindi naman mandatory to enroll. But congrats again, Ma'am Lloyd. Nag-direct message ka. I-paste ko nga to. I-paste ko sa akin. Ang Shala naman, start na sa Monday. Alright. Our last day of enrollment po is July 14. Kasi 15 ang start. Or 16. Alright. Any questions so far? May mga questions pa kayo related to medical VA na pwede kong tanungin? Sagutin pala, tanungin. Pwede kong sagutin? How long po ang training if it's self-paced? Hindi, ano siya, so the training is live. Hindi po siya self-paced eh. But we have a self-paced training, kaso recorded session siya from the last batches. Our training is live. It will last for 2 weeks. 2 weeks po. Question pa siya. If ever po magpa-enroll, ipapatry niyo po kami sa real scenario. Mock scenario, yes. Real scenario kasi it will be a violation of HIPAA. So, mock scenario. It's definitely very similar to a real life scenario. Hindi lang yung legit na real. Kasi yung mga client namin, it will be a violation of HIPAA. So, similar to real life scenario. Ganun. But it's a scenario that you'll definitely encounter naman, no? Hindi lang siya yung real life. Kasi yung mga patient information is we need to protect it. Okay? Alright. Thank you so much. Sa inyo ko pala nahanap yung sa inyo ko pala mahanap yung hinahanap kong training. Ayan. Nakikita mo naman yan sa aming mga training outlines, no? Our training outlines is uploaded sa aming page, no? Very clear. Lahat naman doon is i-discuss. Okay, walang hidden charges, walang hidden topics. Okay. Zooms are also provided na before the trainings and as well as your learning materials sa lahat nandun na. Access to EHRs will be given as well before the training para habang nagki-training makakasabay kayo sa activities, no? Ayan. Yun ang aming training ha, but again, it's definitely not mandatory. Coach, when pala ulit magkaka-hard copy? Meron na. May available hard copy, Ma'am Maria. Double check mo sana. Meron pa. Nag-update ako kasi merong natira eh. Naduduling ka din ba sa sa soft copy? Meron pa. May nag-order nga kanina eh. Titingnan, double check ko lang. Ay, na-sold out na pala. Sorry. Ipapag-print kita. Papag-print kita para makaano ka. Para may copy ka. Pag-print kita. Give me 1 week lang kasi medyo matagal yung printing eh. Yung iba po kasi training, purely talks lang. Mahirap kasi yung purely, yung una nag-start kami, purely discussion lang siya. Kaso parang ang hirap kasi nung ano lang, parang discussion lang, parang kulang. Nakukulangan ako. Kung ako man, parang ina-assess ko kasi yung training ko, ako man yung mag-enroll, this is something that I will need. So, kulang yung HR navigation. Iba pa rin yung nanonood ka lang sa mismong ikaw na yung nagna-navigate. So that's why we provided na meron talagang access sa sa EHR. Or sa other activities, like may activities for referrals, may activities for prescriptions, for ano ba yung activity namin? Kalimutan ko na. Referral, prescription, pag-appointment scheduling, pag-upload ng files, ganyan. Phone calls, ayan. Tas sulit no, 1,000 lang. Nag-advertise pa yun. Sige, inform kita, Ma'am Maria, pag meron ng stock ulit. Naubos nung June eh. Nag-print kami 150 copies, naubos lahat. Alright. Any other question before I end the session? Nag-run din tayo for almost 2 hours. We will end the session 11 p.m. pag wala na kayong question. Practical po talaga sa inyo, oo. Aside from the affordable price, mahal kasi ibang medical VA, may nakita ko 5,000. Bukod sa affordable price, no, hindi ka, kahit mas scam ka, very affordable siya. Aside from the affordable, affordable price, practical and hands-on talaga yung training. Ma-prepare ka for medical VA talaga. Sorry, bread and butter. Bread and butter. Okay. Okay po. When po ang next schedule? Next schedule po ng aming medical VA is admin, kailan ng next schedule? Saglit, double check ko yung calendar. Ang dami ko nang niisip eh. Saglit. Hindi ko na na-upload. So medical VA will be July 15. So our enrollment is up until 14. Ayan. Until 14. Medical billing is currently ongoing. First day nila kaninang 3 p.m. Dental VA would be on July 22. Ayan, July 22. Okay. Any other questions that I can answer for you? 1K din po. Ay, i-double check ko kay admin kung 1,500 or 1,000 ha. Pero ang next schedule na po ng billing is next month na. Siguro first week ng June, July, August. Ayun. Kasi ongoing na yung aming batch. Six minutes to go. Wala na po kayong question? 5 minutes. Out na po ako, coach. See you on 16th. See you po on 16th. No? I will be joining the first day then. Wala na. Okay. If wala na pong questions, no, I'll see you on the training or I'll see you on the next free webinar. Thank you so much for joining po. I hope marami kayong natutunan from this free webinar. Again, we will upload this on our YouTube, no, para makakapag-review kayo if in case you want to go back to this discussion. Thank you so much po. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.